Welcome to the web training video for TracerPro's administrative website for HOAs. During this brief video, I will be explaining the letter printing process and how to set up your own customized violation types and templates. The first thing I should mention is how to log into the administrative website. You'll do this by opening up your Internet Explorer browser and browsing to the administrative site. You can do so by typing in HOA.tracerproperties.com into your browser window. Once you've hit enter and you've loaded the page, you'll be prompted to enter a username and password to log in. If you've forgotten your password, you can click on the I forgot my password link to have it emailed to you. Your username and password will have been provided by the Tracer staff at the time you've set up your account. The username and password that you use to log into this website will be the same as you use to log into your phones out in the field. Once you've typed your username and password, simply click Login. When you first log in, you're presented with all of the past due violations for your associations. This list will contain all violations that are still open but have not been corrected based on the date that you've put in for violation setting. In order to print the letter, all you have to do is come into the Projects and Violations section down towards the bottom and click on Violation Letters. On the Violation Letters page, you'll be shown all of your associations, and you can see Lake Crossing here, because it's a green folder, has a record that's ready to print. In this case, it has one letter that's ready to print. And I can print this two ways. I can either click on the link, which will open the letter in Word, so I can print that letter manually, or I can print it automatically by selecting it and clicking the Print Selected Letters button. In the case of having 30 or 40 violation letters that are ready to print, it would be easier for you to select each letter and click the Print Selected Letters button. Clicking Print Selected Letters will send all of your letters to your printer, the default printer assigned to your computer, and it will do it at the click of a button, allowing you to print out 50 violation letters in just a few moments. Once you've clicked on the Print Selected Letters button and the letters have printed, the next step would be to save those letters. Saving the letters will take a copy of the letter as it looks today, and it will put that into one of these 5 folders for that Save Sent Letters. It will sort the letter based on the notification level, and it does it automatically based on what the system perceives as the letter template that's being used. Once the letter has been saved and it has been copied into one of these letter templates, as you can see, this one was a first level of notification and it is now saved. I can select it again and I can mark it as sent. And marking it as sent is the last step in the process of printing out violation letters. This is probably the most important step because it marks the record as having been printed and sent to the homeowner. Marking a letter as sent will remove this record from the root folder, leaving you only with the Save Sent letter. This is an important step as well because when you have 30 or 40 violation letters coming in each day, or 100 a week or something like that, you want to keep this clean so that you can keep track of what letters need to be printed, what letters have already been printed and sent. So when you mark a letter as sent, it removes it from the root folder, leaving you only with the saved letter. Now, clicking Mark Letters as Sent gives you an option to put in the dates for when you printed it and when you sent it. So in the case of a record that has been printed out at 5 minutes of 5, maybe we printed it today, but we're not going to send it out until tomorrow. We can put that information in here, and when we click Update Selected Letters, it will tag the record and remove it from the tree. And notice the message lets you know that you're about to remove it from the tree, so if you've not already saved it, this would be the time to click Cancel and go back and save. But I've already saved this letter, so I'm going to click OK. And as you can see, the violation letters page refreshes, leaving me with a manila folder letting me know that there are no letters ready to process in Lake Crossing. The only letter that's left is this saved sent letter that I can then click on, because it's a link, to open it in Word if I ever have to print out a copy in the future. Let's say a homeowner comes to you and tells you, I never got the first level of notification for this violation, and I've just gotten this second notice. You can come back here and you can look at this letter and you can see when it was printed, when it was sent, and you can give them a copy of the letter exactly the way it looked on the day that it was originally saved. This is a great way to avert any argument over whether a violation existed on a property and whether the homeowner was notified about that violation.